What's up, guys? Today we're going to be talking about all things social media. So I manage a lot of social media accounts for artists on every single level of the music business. One of the questions that I get asked about the most is about social media, how often you should be posting, what kinds of content you should be sharing, personal versus promotional posting, and all kinds of things like that. So I thought I would do a video today helping you guys, giving you some tips and tricks, giving you some ideas if you are kind of drawing a blank on what you should be posting about. I'm going to give you a list of ideas at the end of this video. Before we get into the video, I would love it if you would click that little subscribe button below. I am so excited to be bringing you videos every single Sunday, and if you subscribe to my channel, you will never miss one. So please take a minute to do that, and let's get into the video. Okay, so the very first thing I want to talk about is actually just building your social media following. Now, if you have a certain number of friends or fans, whether you have a Facebook like page or a friend page, you still want to continue to grow both of those, and here's why. The personal page that you have friend-wise, you are always going to be able to reach out to your friends on that page. It's going to be the home base for the people who know you best, the home page for the fans that have been with you since day one, but I definitely encourage you to start promoting your like fan page as well, and this is the reason behind that. Facebook limits us to 5,000 fans on our friend page. You have no idea where your career is going to take you. If in a couple years you happen to really advance yourself in what you're doing, you're going to be really grateful that you started working on your Facebook fan page now. Send a little post out to your friends, letting them know you have developed this page. You would really like it if they would follow you on there. I have seen things work from private messaging these people. There is a button on there now that you can send invites to people, all those kinds of things, anything you can think of to just get your fan base from your friend page over to your fan like page. The next question that I get about social media, specifically Facebook, is how often I should be posting. So I like to kind of gauge the fan base of the artist that I'm working with, but on average, I would say personal versus promotional, 1 to 2 times per day on Facebook personal posts, something like, hey, I had a great dinner with my friends last night at such and such, pub and lounge, or wherever the heck it was that you had dinner with them. Where is your favorite place to eat? What's your favorite chain restaurant? Give me some suggestions in the comment box below. This is going to do 2 things. Number 1, it's going to show that you're active on social media, and it's going to give a little glimpse into your personal life. Number 2, because it's an interactive post, your friends and fan base are going to be able to tell you what their favorite places that they like to go to eat. You're going to probably comment back, like their post. It's going to make them feel like they're a part of something in your life, and that's never a bad thing. Now, when I talk about promotional posts, this is, hey guys, I have a new single available on iTunes. Here's the link to go buy it. Or, hey, I'm going to be on such and such a radio show this weekend. Would love it if you would tune in. These are great posts. Social media is a huge helper to the independent artist when it comes to these kinds of posts. Just make sure that you have a good balance between your promotional and personal posts, because you never want it to feel like you are just using that platform strictly to advertise yourself. So gauge your audience, see what they respond to, but definitely keep remembering to post personal things as well. This also goes along with sharing content of others. Supporting each other is a huge way that we all become successful. So if you have a friend that's just released a single on iTunes and they're posting about it, share their post. Hey guys, go check out my friend's new single on iTunes. Now this can be on Facebook, it can be on your Instagram story. There's a million ways that you can support other people, and it looks good on all parts because you're gonna appear as a supportive person, which you are. You're gonna be helping someone else, and you're gonna have a post to share on your social media if you can't think of something else to post on that specific day. Now, leaving Facebook for a minute and getting onto Instagram. Instagram has become my absolute favorite form of social media. I am on there 100% more than I am on any other form of social media. I just think with the addition of the stories, it's just added such a great interactive opportunity to reach your fan base and your friends. So I like to advise posting on Instagram at least 2 to 3 times a day in your feed. Now, I know that, we may not always have pictures that we have taken that day. So one of the great things I like to recommend is saving your posts in drafts. So this means if you have a Sunday that you really aren't doing anything and you have 10 photos sitting in your photo album that you say, oh my gosh, I definitely want to share these on Instagram, set up your posts, go into the section where you would be posting your Instagram picture, write out the post, add your hashtags, and then before you go to post it, hit the back arrow and hit save as drafts. This is going to be great because during the week we all get so busy and I hardly ever can find time to sit down and really make educated posts on my social media. But if I have them saved in my drafts from a day that I spent really curating the way that I wanted to present these, it's so much easier to just be able to go in there on a random Monday and click, post from the post that I had created a week before. Now, when it comes to stories, I definitely say post as often as you possibly can on there. I know we don't always have time to be taking videos and selfies and things like that of ourselves, but as consistent as you possibly can, because the story feature is just an amazing thing that Instagram has done and I love it so much. Okay, let's talk about Twitter for a minute. I know a lot of people are saying Twitter is dead, people aren't on Twitter. Not true. People are still on Twitter, especially business people. So this means if you're an artist and you're trying to attract a venue, a radio station, a television show, keep your tweets current because they're consistently looking at those things. And the cool thing about Twitter is you can post all day long. There's really no limit to how often you should be posting on there. Interact with other people, get on there in the morning. How are you? What are you guys doing today? Things like that. Retweet as many posts of others as you can, inspirational quotes, things that your friends are doing. Be as interactive as you possibly can be on Twitter. It is not dead, it is still alive and well. One of the questions that I get asked the most is whether or not you should be sharing the same content across all social media platforms. So this means if you've posted a photo on Instagram, should you share that same photo to Twitter and Facebook? I think this is kind of an answer that's based on an individual situation. So, I'm not a fan of the services that automatically share your content for you. I know there are some apps that you can install where you can post on Instagram and it will automatically share it across all of your other forms of social media. I don't like this because I want to always give fans a reason to follow you on every single platform. And if they're only following you on Facebook and they know they're going to get the exact same content that they would get if they also followed you on Twitter or Instagram, why are they going to go over there and waste their time following you? They know they're going to get it right on Facebook. So if you post different things at different times on your social media, it's going to really give these people the reason to want to follow you on all social media platforms. And in today's day and age, you really have to have a following across the board. Consistency is absolutely the key here. So no matter what you do, no matter what social media you are on, more a fan of, more active on, you need to be posting every single day without fail. If you are lacking ideas, I want to throw you guys a couple quick thoughts here. It's really easy to run out of ideas to post on social media because you're posting so often and it's moving so quickly that you're like, what can I share today? I don't have anything going on. Today is just a work day for me. Well, on these occasions, there are hashtags that you can use, which most of you are probably already familiar with, but if you're not, here are a couple quick ideas. You can do something like a Throwback Thursday, a Flashback Friday, Way Back Wednesday, Music Monday where you can share your music or the music of someone that you love. Tuesday is a great day to get people interactive on your social media, so you could do like a Tell Me More Tuesday where you ask for a poll. You can say, hey, what do you guys prefer, the new Ariana Grande single or the new Shawn Mendes single? Something like that. Anything that you can make your fans interact with you a little bit more. So that's a great idea. Just try to get creative and try to plan ahead. For me, I take every single Sunday to do all of my social media, whether it's for a client or for myself. I go in, I create drafts, I create posts to schedule for later. On Facebook, you can do this if you have a fan page. You can create a post and schedule it to post anytime in the future that you want. So if you want to do a Music Monday and a Way Back Wednesday and a Flashback Friday, do it all on Sunday and schedule them to go live on those certain days. People ask me all the time, what time should I be posting on social media? I have found that between 10 and 11 in the morning is a great time to post. People have already checked their email, they've already gotten their little morning things out of the way. They have the time to just sit down and quickly go through their social media. Also, between 4 and 5 p.m., people are ending their work day. They're just kind of tying up some loose ends. They may have a few extra minutes to just jump on there. If they haven't had a few minutes at the end of their day, as soon as they get home, pick up the kids, go home, they may have a chance to sit down and just kind of scroll through their feed. So those are the 2 times of day that I have found work best for me and my clients. You're obviously going to find the best thing that works for you from knowing your fan base and your friends and what time they are all on social media, but that has seemed to work for me. A couple other quick suggestions: definitely be sharing behind the scenes photos, behind the scenes videos. People love that stuff. They really want to feel like they are a part of your life. I think that's the biggest thing about social media. The reason people are following you on there is because they want to feel connected to you. We live in a day and time where you can in real time see what Taylor Swift is doing at her concert rehearsals. This is the coolest thing ever, and you should absolutely be sharing those kinds of things with your fans. Make them feel like they're a part of your life, just like you want to feel like you're a part of your favorite artist's life. With all of that being said, guys, I think if you just remain consistent, post every day, really get to know what your fan base wants from you, what they're responding to, what posts are getting more likes than others, what's getting more comments, really kind of do an overview of your social media, see where you're shining, which posts really aren't hitting the mark as much, and then just kind of create your platform and your plan from that. That's the best advice I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to click that subscribe button so that you can be here every single Sunday to see all of the videos that I'm going to be posting. I hope you have a great day, and if you have any other comments, questions, or just overall social media ideas that you feel like you want to share, leave them in the comment box below. I cannot wait to see what you guys have to say, and I will talk to you soon.